Namaste. Welcome to you all. Thank you for joining me here. It's fun to be in the meeting house, and soon I hope that we can meet in person here, at least outdoors, and weather permitting, get to see one another face to face. So today's yoga practice is about empowerment and how we can empower ourselves and one another. It is said that you are the architect of your own destiny. So why not make it a great one? Self-defeating habits or limited vision robs you of achieving your full potential. Today's yoga class will be vinyasa style, and will fill you with more energy and enthusiasm to empower you to achieve all your goals. Now, the mythic figure of Hanuman represents the ability to realize our own greatness through belief in oneself and through service to the greater good. Self-interest can only provide limited goals for oneself, but selfless service offers unlimited potential because it is empowered by love and devotion to a higher good. Now, let's begin by invoking spirit, using reverence and gratitude to create a sacred space and time for this practice to occur. First, just to center ourselves, breathe in and out through the nose, lifting the shoulders up and back, and finding a perfect plumb line of balance from the crown of the head to the sitting bones. Inhale, lifting up through the spine, and exhale, pressing down through the sitting bones. Just take a few calming breaths, inhaling to increase the sense of confidence, strength, and willpower, and exhaling to release any doubt or self-defeating or limiting attitudes. You are wonderful. You are great. You can achieve anything. You have amazing powers within you. And when these powers are focused on serving a higher purpose, they're joined with everyone else's communal love and energy to be unstoppable. Vajrapradma Mudra exhibits this unshakable trust and self-confidence. Vajra means diamond-like or indestructible, and this symbolic weapon called the Vajra also has the irresistible force of a thunderbolt. So you have the combination of the diamond and the thunderbolt in this Vajra mudra. To make the mudra, just interlace the fingers in front of the chest. The thumbs are extended up, and place it over the heart. Inhale, lift the heart up into the hands, increasing this overwhelming confidence. You can do this. You are great. You are amazing. Now bringing the hands to Anjali Mudra in front of the heart, and paying homage to Hanuman, who embodies this great revelation of power and strength from within when he's focused on the devotion and service to a higher power. The mantra is Om Shri Hanumate Namaha. Chanting 3 times together. Inhale. Om Shri Hanumate Namaha. Om Shri Hanumate Namaha. Om Shri Hanumate Namaha. Bowing to the heart. And then we'll come up to stand. First, just coming to stand, the feet hip distance or a little wider, and place the palms over the abdomen. And relax the abdomen as you inhale. Let the belly expand into the hands, the chest inflate, even the shoulders and neck widen at the top of the inhale. And then slowly release the breath from top to bottom, emptying every drop of air and squeezing the navel to the spine as you finish your exhalation. Inhale, relax the belly, the hands expand, feeling the movement in the belly, in the chest, even in the backs of the shoulders as you inhale to your full potential. And gradually letting that breath go, thanking it with gratitude. Another big breath in. And then release the arms down and bring the backs of the palms together. Bend the knees. We'll make the fountain movement. Inhale, lift the arms up and open like a fountain to rain back down as you bend the knees again. Inhale, rise up, open out, and exhale, rain down. And when you're comfortable with the movement, you can flow at your own pace, wherever your breath takes you. The bigger the breath, the more extravagant the movement here, really accentuating it. That's beautiful. Come up once more, and then rest the arms. So now loosen the hips a little by twisting side to side. The arms are loose, just swinging freely. The knees, a soft bend. Just let your arms swing freely, no resistance. And gradually lift the arms a little higher until you're tapping the shoulders. Maybe the back of the neck. Just light fist, giving a little tap in the kidneys, the shoulder. And we'll bring the hands behind the head, interlace the fingers, and twist from side to side. And start to turn the head as you twist. Sense through the movement what you're feeling, your neck and shoulders, back or hips. Good. Now bring the arms up together, inhaling, and exhale, bend the knees, fold forward, brush the earth. Inhale, sweep back up with the arms, stand tall, like a downhill skier, poling his way down the mountain, and the breath flowing freely. Strong, deep breaths. And 2 more. And 1 more. Good, that's great. Relax the arms, shake them out. And we'll try a high lunge. Start with the right foot back. Balance on the ball of the right foot, or you can drop the heel down if that doesn't feel steady. Bend the left knee. And then with the arms sweeping forward, exhale. Inhale, reach up and behind the head with the arms. And exhale, reach it forward. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, extend. Arms like egg beaters going around and around. And maybe you're hearing some interesting noises in the shoulders like I am as they rumble around. Good, let's switch sides. Right foot forward, left foot back to high lunge, or drop the left heel down if you're not steady on the ball of the left foot. Exhale forward, and inhale, lift and open. Nice long breaths, so you have time to keep your balance, to feel the movement, to understand what's going on in the body today. And another big sweep of energy up, and then turn to a wide stance. We're going to circle the arms, first to one side, and then to the other. 2 arms circling like figure 8s from side to side. And we're leaning from side to side with the hips. So bending one knee and then the opposite knee. Just starting to build the energy in the palms, hands and fingers. So your hands will be nice and strong. Your grip powerful. Good. And once more to each side. And back to the center. And we will step the feet back to tiger dog. So hands on the mat, walking the feet back part way. Keep the knees bent. Then begin to pounce like a tiger, bending and straightening the knees. Claw with the fingertips. And squeeze the shoulder blades in towards the midline by hugging the arms to the midline. Now, walk the feet forward halfway and widen the feet to the width of the mat. Bend both knees and sit back with the hips. Lean back with the hips so there's weight in the heels. Claw with the fingertips and establish a little bit of traction through the spine. Stretching the lower back, not rounding. Lifting the back of the neck, not turtling. And begin to straighten the legs. Walk the hands over to the left side and fold over the left leg. Inhale, soften the knees. And exhale, lengthen the spine. Press down through the feet. Press down through the feet like you're making your stand. Determination, conviction. You've got this. Walk the hands over to the right. Twist towards the right leg. Inhale, soften the knees. And exhale, push down through the feet. Make your stand firm, strong. Sense on the inhale. And push down through the feet and hands as you exhale. All right, now please walk up, lift up, and step up to the front of the mat. We'll do a fearless heart namaskar. Pause with your breath. Align with gravity. Join with this higher purpose to unleash the superhuman powers within yourself. Square the shoulders up and back. Inhale, lift the arms, arch back. And exhale, fold forward, swan dive down. Bend the knees, step right foot back, lower right knee. Plant the feet, lift the arms. Inhale, reach it up. And exhale, rain it back down. Step the left foot back to downward facing dog. Get a breath there. Then inhale, bring the shoulders forward. Exhale, lower the knees, the hips, and the chest. Point the toes back, hug the legs to the midline, and curl your shoulders up. Pull the elbows back into cobra. Now, your cobra may like to have a little dance here and sway some from side to side. Maybe roll the heels one side and then the other. Roll, curl back, then roll back down, exhale. Inhale, push up to table pose and back into downward facing dog. Now, step the right foot forward and lower the left knee down. And inhale, lift the arms. Take a breath there. And exhale, release, hands to the mat. Inhale, step left foot forward. And exhale, fold over straight legs. Soften the knees. Inhale, reach up with the arms, stand tall. And exhale, bring hands down to rest. Relax and breathe. Focus. And now sweep up on the inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Doing good now. Step the left foot back and lower the left knee. Inhale, reach the arms forward. Sweep them up. Curl the head back. Take another breath. And exhale, release. Hands down. Step the right foot back to downward dog. Inhale, shoulders forward, high plank. Exhale, knees down, hips down, chest and chin. Inhale, roll the shoulders up. Curl back to cobra and dance in your cobra, whatever your body feels good. Do what feels good in your body. And release, exhale. Inhale, push it back up into downward dog. Step the left foot forward. Right knee down. Inhale, lift the arms, Anjaneyasana. And exhale, lower the hands. Inhale, step forward with the right foot. And exhale, fold over straight legs. Soften the knees. Inhale, lift the arms. Standing, reach up. Exhale, relax and rest. Good work, good job. Now, warrior one, step right foot back. Anchor the right heel into the mat. Fold forward, so you're lengthening the lower back, pulling the navel to the spine. Lift the arms and settle the shoulders down from the ears. Relax any tension in the neck. Inhale, roll the shoulders up and back. And exhale, sink into the hips. Now fold. Exhale forward, sweep under the front thigh. Then lift again on the inhale. And flow as you're breathing. Exhaling forward. Inhaling, rise up. Like your arms are two beautiful wings of a giant bird flowing through the air. Making these graceful movements because the legs are so steady and strong. You have unlimited freedom to flow. Okay, step right foot forward, left foot back. And we'll take warrior one, Virabhadrasana. Anchor the left heel down. Reach forward to lengthen the lower back. Then roll the shoulders up, back, shoulder blades in, so the heart can open. And begin the flow as you exhale, fold forward, wrap under the front thigh, and inhale, open the heart, reach back up. Good work, good going, you're doing it. You got the power. The legs so strong and steady that the back and arms can flow effortlessly. And do one more. And step up and release. Now step right foot back, warrior two. Walk the outside edge of the right foot towards the back of the mat. Bend the left knee. Then open the arms. And try not to reach too far forward over the front hip. Keep the weight going back as much as it's going forward. Now, steady through the hips. Draw in and up through the pelvic floor. Tone the lower belly. Then sweep the left arm up. Reverse that warrior. And exhale, bring the left elbow down for a side angle stretch. And sweeping up on the inhale. Arch back. And exhale, arm over ear. And different arm positions you can try. One arm behind the back. One hand to the hip. Important thing is the integrity of muscular energy in the core of the pelvis. And the fluidity and quality of the breath. Now back here. And switching sides. So we'll just step up, big step with the right foot, and step back with the left foot. Walk the outer edge of the left foot towards the back of the mat to help settle the hips lower. Bend the right knee nicely. Then extend the arms. Roll the shoulders up and back. And really keep the tone in the pelvic floor, the thigh muscles hugging to the thigh bones. And as you're ready, inhale, lift the right arm up, reverse warrior. And exhale, elbow down for extended side angle. Remember, you are empowered by your own will. You are the sovereign of your own mind. The breath is there to support you. And we'll do once more each direction. And bring the hands down. Step the right foot back to downward dog. Inhaling, relaxing the elbows, shoulders, lift up. Then on the exhale, extend from the heart out through the fingertips, pushing the hips back. Relax the knees as you inhale, and exhale, lengthen through the heels. Now inhale, look up, lift the heels. Exhale, bend the knees. And inhale, step or hop forward. Exhale, fold over straight legs. Then inhale, lift up, reach up, and exhale, bring hands to the heart, Anjali Mudra. Roll the shoulders up and back, press the palms into one another, draw the navel to the spine. You're making a firm stand. You're building your power from the core. Power is sending energy down the legs, through the soles of the feet, and up through the spine, up through the crown of the head, spreading in all directions like a sun burst. I'll do warrior salute next. So starting with warrior 1, step the right foot back, lower the right heel, then open the fingertips except the thumbs and pinkies, so you have Padma Mudra, the lotus mudra, and raise that gift of the lotus up. Use it as an invocation to call on your higher powers. So that you can rise to any challenge. Now, our Vajra Padma Mudra that we practiced at the beginning, interlace the fingers, the thumbs are still extended, place it over the heart, and then turn to the side, Warrior 2 position. Inhale into that Vajra, that diamond-like, indestructible power, and the thunderbolt of irresistible force. Open the arms with your power, extending through the fingertips. Lower the hips another inch. Now sweep the right arm forward, Vira Mudra for courage. Spin on the ball of the back foot. Lift up and balance on the left leg, Warrior 3. Come forward. This is Courage Mudra. And release, right foot down, right knee down as you come to an Abhaya Mudra next. The right palm open like a stop sign, left hand on the heart. I remind you to lift up your heart by pressing down through the legs and feet. You root down to rise, and then the right arm can rise. And take it into a back bend, arch back. Lengthen the spine to make it more flexible. And now release. Bring the right fingertips to the earth. Bhumi Sparsha Mudra. Pivot on the right knee so you can bow the head below the heart. And symbol of reverence, respect, and humility. Inhale, lift back up and step forward with the right foot. And exhale, fold over straight legs, pressing the feet and hands down, lifting the navel up and in. Now soften the knees, inhale the arms up overhead. And exhale, rest, arms at the side. Resting breath, calming the mind, focus on your inner power, growing. And step the left foot back for your warrior. Bend the right knee and the hands gesture in Padma Mudra, the lotus mudra. And rise up with this gift, the lotus opening, unfolding. Invoke whatever power you need. And release, hands to the heart in Vajra Padma Mudra. Interlacing the fingers, step out with that left foot. Open the hips, bend the right knee a little deeper. You have the indestructibility of a diamond, the irresistible force of a thunderbolt. You are unstoppable. You are amazing. Deep warrior 2, Virabhadrasana. Now bringing that warrior power into courage mudra. The first finger is extending, the other finger is wrapped in, and then balance on the right leg, lift up, and slowly come forward to warrior 3. You've got it. You are powerful. And release that left foot down with control, the left knee down, and now fearless mudra. The left palm open, the heart lifting up into this right hand as you root down through the legs, engage in the core of the pelvis to support you to extend, lengthen the spine, and gently curl back. Now release the left fingertips down in Bhumi Sparsha Mudra, the reverence and bowing humbly. Slowly rise, step the left foot forward and fold over straight legs. Exhale, press the feet and palms down. Soften the knees, inhale, lift it up. And exhale, rest the arms and relax. A deep calming breath. Okay, more fun. Here we are. Let's start. Flow, lift the arms up, inhale. And exhale, fold forward, plant the hands and step it back to downward facing dog. And we're going to flow with vinyasa movement from down dog to up dog. So exhaling, press back into down dog. Inhale, bring the hips forward, squeeze the buttocks as you lift the heart. And exhale, lift up through the navel, press back through the hips. So we're keeping the back supported with muscular energy in the core. Keeping the breath flowing deeply. gripping strongly with the fingertips to protect the wrists. And one or two more. Let's do two more. You can do it. You're strong. Great. Last one. You got this. And we're in down dog. And walking the knees. Now, please come to high plank and flow from high plank to low plank. So we come up on the inhale to high plank and down part way on the exhale. Maybe it's only an inch. Just a half an inch is fine. But you want to keep the head of the arm bones higher than the elbows. So we're not drooping forward in the shoulders, but keeping the heart open, the chest lifted. Core working strongly. The finger pads press like steel into the floor. Okay, two more. And last one. Good. Release the knees down. Come to child's pose. Nice, easy child's pose. Sitting back to the heels. Letting go all that effort. Each exhale, lengthening the spine a little more, pulling the navel to the backbone, and sitting down a little closer to the heels by extending forward through the palms and fingertips. Over a series of breaths, you may even get to rest your forehead on the floor. Now we're going to lift up into camel pose. Hold on to the sides of the hips. Inhale, roll the shoulders up and back. Lift the chin. And on the exhale, fold back down into child's pose. Inhale, lifting up to camel. Head back, hips forward. And exhaling down to child. Now you can keep the hands on the sides of the hips, or you may be inclined to try other things with your hands opening up on the inhale and pointing back on the exhale. Or maybe you want to even lift the arms up higher when you come up into camel, to really open the heart and extend through the arms before folding back down. So you decide how much arm movement you want. And just flow as you breathe, deeply, calmly. And we'll do one more nice camel pose. And release down. Very good, very good. Swing the legs forward. And balance on the sitting bones. Actually, you lie back. Lie on the back, but interlace the hands behind the head and lift the heels. And do a yogi bicycle by twisting. Exhale, crunch and twist. And inhale down. Exhale and crunch to the other side. So just go gently from side to side. Curling up as far as you can on the exhale. Inhaling back to the floor. This is great for core strength. Exactly what we want for willpower. And now just finishing twice more to each side. And once more. You can do it. Keep it going and rest. Relax. And when you're ready, lift the head and shoulders up. Support the palms and feet on the mat. Tuck the shoulder blades into the spine. Open the heart. And on the inhale, lift the hips up. On the exhale, swing the hips back between the hands. So inhale, coming up with the hips, upward table. Exhale, swinging back. And just do as many as you want. Tapping in to your own power. Your own positivity, your own connection with a higher purpose. And do one more hip swing up and rest down. Good. We have to come over the knees. And we'll push back to downward dog. Relaxing the shoulders and elbows as you inhale, and lengthening through the fingers as you exhale. Okay. And please turn the heels to the right for side plank. Side plank. Lift the left arm up. Vashisthasana. The feet are staggered, or some people like to stack the feet. Lift the hips, curl back. And take it into wild thing by bringing the top foot behind you, pressing the ball of the foot into the mat to lift the hips up so you get a nice back bend. And come back to downward dog. So, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Now, pivot. The heels turn to the left. Come onto the left arm. And lift the right arm up. Using the core, keep lifting the hips. Maybe stack the feet for more balance. Or you like to try more of a back bend. Step the right foot behind. Press the ball of the right foot down. And you can open the chest more and arch back. And come back to downward dog, release. Okay, let's lift up the right leg. Inhale, extend, and exhale, bring the right knee into the chest. Inhale, extend right leg up, and exhale, knee to chest. Once more up with the inhale. And hug it in on the exhale. Keep it tucked in. Pivot on the left foot. Now slide the right leg underneath, out to the side, and stargazer. Lift the left arm. Option here is to make the flying triangle. Here. Extend, hold the outside of the right foot. Extend the right leg out and forward. And release back to downward dog. Lift the left leg up. And exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, extend up. And exhale, knee to chest. You can do this. Inhale, lifted high as it'll go. And exhale, bring the knee in, hold it into the chest as you pivot on the right foot. Now, slide the left leg underneath. Open the right arm up. Maybe try holding the outer edge of that left foot with the right hand and extend the left leg forward. And release back to downward dog. Good try, good go. And we're at a seated position next. Jump or step through to seated. Extend both legs. Press the fingertips behind. Inhale, lift the heart up. Lengthen the back of the neck. Widen the sitting bones. Maybe you manually inner spiral the thighs. Flex the ankles. Draw the toe tips back. Inhale, extend and lengthen. And exhale, fold forward. Just let the hands fall where they may. Try not to round the shoulders. Keep the shoulders square, the neck long. And each exhale, pull the navel in with a little more power. Inhale, expand in the back of the body. And just gently forward as you exhale. Over a series of breaths, you may be holding on to the ankles, the outer edges of the feet. Some people hold the big toes. And keep the inner armpits lifting up, the neck wide, and the back of the neck lifting. Patience, persistence, practice. You can do this. Don't stop. Believe in yourself. Now, relax. Inhale, lift the back up. And I'm coming to low lunge. So we're going to come back over the knees and step the right foot forward so you can see clearly into a lunge with the arms inside the right leg. I'll even turn the right toes out slightly so I can get more space in the hips. Now start to straighten the right knee, press the hips back and lift the right toes up. Press down through the back of the right heel. Keep a slight micro bend in the knee, hugging muscles to the bone. Inhale, rock it forward, lift the heart, and exhale, ease back into that forward fold. It's like a kneeling pyramid pose. Inhale to this lunge, and exhale back once more. Inhale, rock it forward. Give lots of space from the midline, with the right foot from the midline, and then bend the back knee for twisted monkey. Reach back behind with the right hand binding that left foot. Inhale, open the chest, and exhale, hug that left knee in close to the buttocks. Getting a nice stretch through the left quadricep, preparing us for Hanumanasana. And now release the left foot down And switch sides. Step right foot back and left foot forward. Bring the arms inside the left knee. Walk the right knee back. Inhale, open the heart. And exhale, send the hips back. Lift the left toes. Press down through the back of the left heel. Inhale, rock forward. And exhale, ease it back. The bigger your breath, the easier it is to move and stretch. Empower your movement with the breath. And you. All right, coming forward, widen the left toes to the left edge of the mat. Now, twist to the left, bend the right knee. And you can make this a twist just by pressing down through the right hand and lifting up through the left hand. Or add the thigh stretch by binding the left hand to that right foot and drawing the right heel in as you exhale. Inhale, spiral open in the heart. And exhale, hug into the core, squeezing the navel to the spine. Last deep exhale. Slowly release, inhale. All right, and let's go back to the other side for Hanumanasana. Bring the right foot forward. And this time, I'm going to press back, lift the right toes. And if you like, you can sit back towards that left heel. This is where a bolster or a blanket can be helpful to put under that right buttocks as you come into the half split, or take it to the full pose with that left leg extended back and the right toes lifted up. So press down through the back of that right heel so you're supporting the back of the knee. Squeeze the kneecap. Hug the muscles to the bone. And if you like, even try folding forward. Okay, I'm using my hands for support because my pelvis is not all the way to the ground. I can use a blanket under the pelvic floor to support. Otherwise, keep the hands on the floor to support you. Making this gigantic leap of faith with Hanumanasana. Full of devotion, full of service to the greater good. You are unstoppable. And we'll switch sides by dragging the right heel back. Maybe it wrinkles the mat a bit. And then we'll step left foot forward. And you can sit back on that right heel, making it half split. And folding from there, or doing full Hanumanasana with the right leg extended behind. Keep squeezing the kneecap, lift it up, pressing down through the back of that left heel. So supporting the muscular energy in the back of the knee so it doesn't hyperextend. And even over a series of breaths, maybe folding forward slightly. Using something to support you, not just the ligaments of the knees and hips. So either the hands on the floor supporting you or a good thick bolster under the pelvis. If you're not, maybe you're born flexible and your pelvis just plunks down to the floor, that's nice. Not everyone's like Jean-Claude Van Damme, right? Now, coming out of our lovely Hanumanasana. I'll just give you the option of a fun little arm balance here with that flying split. Step the right foot forward into preparation for Ekapada Kudinyasana. Tuck the right elbow underneath the right thigh. Make a little shelf on the upper arm. Then edge that right foot forward until the right heel lifts up. And then balance by lifting the back leg up and breathing. You can do it. Keep trying. You are powerful. You're amazing. And you're done. You can rest. Woo. Step back. Shake it out. And then try the other side. The left foot forward. Ekapada Kudinyasana. Tuck the left elbow under the left thigh. Make a shelf in the upper arm. Edge that left foot forward a little bit at a time till all the weight's balanced on the upper arm. Draw the navel up and in. Use your core to lift up the back leg. And flying splits. Go for it, go for it, go for it. And release. Woo, great going. Beautiful. Rest in child's pose. Knees wide, elbows down. Hopefully forehead down. Just releasing and surrendering to the breath. And whatever happened, just let it go. Just offering of asana for empowerment. Even making prayer hands, lifting them over the back of the head. Attuning the divine purpose for spiritual goodness. And resting to come up. And take it on to the back for a supine position. In our finishing series, hug the knees into the chest. And relax the arms. Inhale, broaden, expand. And on the exhale, squeeze in, maybe even tuck the chin. So you have a little vinyasa, pulsation with the breath. Or maybe you want to circle the knees like egg beaters here. And the other direction. This is all just whatever feels good in your body. I like to kick the legs up and over into plow. And slowly roll in to happy baby. Bend the knees, round the spine, and hold the ankles or the outer edges of the feet. Start to pull the shoulder blades under the back, pressing the feet up in resistance to the hands. Inhale, broaden the heart. Exhale, lengthen, flatten the spine. You can stay in happy baby or lower the feet to reclining cobbler. The soles of the feet touching, the knees splayed open. And there's a natural arch in the lower back as you inhale. And as you exhale, the lower ribs draw down towards the navel, lengthening the tailbone. So start to rest. you feel ready, begin transitioning into corpse pose, Shavasana. I'll tell you a little story about Hanuman. According to the Ramayana Hindu epic story, one morning in his childhood, Hanuman was hungry, and he saw the rising red-colored sun, and mistaking it for a ripe mango, he leapt up to eat it. Well, a monkey leaping up into the sky was not proper, and Indra, the king of the gods, took offense, and so he threw his thunderbolt, his vajra, and struck Hanuman with his thunderbolt, breaking his jaw and knocking him to the earth, where he dies. Well, his father, Vayu, the god of the air, becomes naturally upset and withdrew all the air from the earth. And this is not a good thing, because we need air to breathe, and the lack of air created immense suffering of all living things. So this led Lord Shiva to intervene and resuscitate Hanuman, which in turn prompted Vayu to come back and restore air to the living beings. But as the mistake was done by the god Indra, Indra grants Hanuman a wish. And that wish is that his body would be as strong as Indra's vajra, this weapon symbolizing both the diamond-like indestructibility and the all-powerful thunderbolt. So Indra gives him this boon, this wish, that along with Indra, other gods also grant him wishes. The god Agni, the god of fire, grants Hanuman a wish that fire will not harm him. The god Varuna granted a wish for Hanuman that water won't harm him. And the god Vayu granted a wish for Hanuman that he will be as fast as the wind, and the wind will not harm him. Lord Brahma also granted Hanuman a wish that he can move to any place where he cannot be stopped. Lord Vishnu also grants Hanuman a weapon named Gada. Hence, these wishes make Hanuman an immortal who has unique powers and strengths. However, sometime after this event, young Hanuman begins using his supernatural powers on innocent bystanders as simple pranks, and one day makes the mistake of pranking a meditating sage, and in fury the sage curses Hanuman to forget the vast majority of his powers. And the curse remains into effect until he is reminded of his powers in adulthood. So later in this story, Rama is searching for his missing wife, Sita. Hanuman and some others, including the great bear Jambavan, are sent to the south. This group travels all the way to the southernmost tip of India, where they encounter the ocean, with the island of Lanka, modern-day Sri Lanka, visible on the horizon. And the group wants to investigate the island, but none can swim or jump so far. However, Jambavan knows from prior events that Hanuman used to be able to do such a feat with ease, and lifts his curse. Now, with the curse lifted, Hanuman remembers all his dynamic, divine powers. He transforms himself into the size of a mountain to fly across the channel to Lanka. And upon landing, he discovers a city populated by the Lanka king Ravana and his demon followers. So he shrinks down to the size of an ant and sneaks into the city. And after searching the city, he discovers Sita in a grove guarded by demon warriors. When they all fall asleep, he meets with Sita and discusses how he came to find her, and she reveals that Ravana kidnapped her and is forcing her to marry him soon. Well, Hanuman offers to rescue her, but Sita refuses, stating that her husband must do it, a belief from the time of ancient India. So after visiting Sita, Hanuman ends up being captured in the court of Ravana himself, who laughs when Hanuman tells him that Rama is coming to take Sita back. So Ravana orders his servants to light Hanuman's tail on fire as torture for threatening him. But when his tail is lit, he breaks free of his bonds with his superhuman strength. And remember, fire can't harm him. So he jumps out the window and jumps from rooftop to rooftop, all being thatch roofs. They all catch fire, and the city is ablaze. Seeing his triumph, Hanuman leaves and returns to Rama. Know that you are worthy of your great powers because you treat everyone with kindness and love. You're calm, relaxed, peaceful, and serene. You're wise and confident. You're bright, and warm, and giving. You're thoughtful and virtuous and good. And you're forgiving and blissful. You are loved for who you are. Om Shri Hanumate Namaha. Om Shri Hanumate Namaha. Om Shri Hanumate Namaha. Now start to awaken, deepen the breath, and roll over to the right side. Prepare to return to a seated position. And as you're ready, rise up again. Easy seated pose. The architect of your destiny. The master and sovereign of your mind. I bow to your empowerment. Namaste.